Right now we have a very special guest up in the studio, Jessica Whiting, here to talk about the Auckland Art and Craft Fair. Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, not too bad. Excuse the voice, I'm a little sick.
That's all right. Welcome to Base FM this morning.
Yeah. It's weird being on the other side. Usually I'm in the car listening to you, so...
Well, that's a lot we're saying. It's just like having a conversation, except, yeah.
It's kind of nice to be here, though.
Just ease into it. So, tell us a little bit about the background of this art and craft fair.
Well, it started out as a way of having almost like a trade show for handmade artists. There isn't really much out there for people who create their own stuff from start to finish. There's a lot of gift trade shows that you can have with thousands of dollars for a booth stall, but we wanted to do something that was a little bit more accessible for people who maybe create stuff in their kitchen or in the spare room of their house. So with a focus on quality and craftsmanship and getting stuff out there to people.
And so when it comes to the term art and craft, is that pretty open to interpretation?
It's not your average stuff that you'd usually find, like acorns rolled in glitter down at the church fair kind of thing. Yeah. But craft has kind of taken on a whole new level since, I guess, over the last 5 or 6 years. It's more about ingenuity and designing a product that is actually interesting and a new take on an old craft, like say embroidery or that kind of thing. But we wanted to do something that was more design focused and art focused, so not just for craft.
Right.
So,
cool. And tell us about what we're talking about, the ethos behind this.
Well, it was just basically the whole trade show thing for a way of people to get to see. For people to see the work that they wouldn't necessarily get to see in front of them. I mean, artists who make limited edition numbers don't have a lot of money for materials, but they can get their stuff out there and get it seen by more people and hopefully get it into shops or, have a designer use it in their show or something like that.
Yeah. And it's been held at the Auckland Art Gallery in the Art Lounge. Is that, is it going to be those items on display before the actual... the fair, or is it just for like a one day? It's
just the one day only, yeah.
Right.
So more of a chance to purchase something direct from the person who's made it or designed it. More of that whole kind of, you get it while you're there, and if you don't, you miss out.
Yeah. And what's your involvement with the Auckland Art Gallery? Is there any involvement in there, or did you just approach them?
We just approached them with the idea. It was something that they had thought about a little while ago and nothing really ever happened about it, so we approached them with this idea and they were really keen to run with it. They really want to have something that was more accessible to the public. So
how many different people or different artists are you expecting to have stuff available on the day?
We have space for around 30 odd artists, but with having full tables and half tables and options like that, we're expecting around 50 to 55 different artists selling stuff that ranges from photography, illustration, clothing, jewellery design, a lot of variety and a lot of different stuff. And
these artists are from all over the country?
Yeah, we've got a lot of people flying up, especially for the event, coming up from Wellington. Some are coming up from Dunedin, so a lot of from Auckland, obviously. We've had interest from overseas as well, coming over here. Obviously, with having you guys and Frankie Magazine as our sponsors, it's gotten out to a lot of people who aren't just limited to Auckland.
Yeah.
So, which is cool.
So does jewellery come under this kind of banner as well? Yeah,
it can do. Yeah, definitely. A lot of the handmade silversmiths in New Zealand, are doing it from their own studio or, are doing it from a smaller standpoint. So they can definitely be included. So.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So how do people get in touch with you if they want to be involved in this?
Well, we're running applications until Friday the 14th, which is this Friday. So if people really want to get involved and want to apply, we'll be looking at people over the weekend, and they can go to our blog, which I think is linked on the base homepage, and they can come in, they can have a look on there, answer any questions everything's on there, like prices and that kind of stuff.
So you can check out the Base FM website. It's under the article on the front page of the first Auckland Art and Craft Fair. Or you can head along to aucklandfair.blogspot.com. And where else you got? Obviously, we rely a lot on online content and online kind of way media. So you're also on Twitter, on Facebook.
Yeah, we're on Facebook. Yep.
So all of those places just search Auckland Art Fair.
Yep. And on the day, if you want to come along, we've got a deal with the Auckland Art Gallery have got a deal with the Victoria Street car park, and that you get $4 all day parking. So with obviously having an event right in the centre of town, no one really wants to pay for parking all day. And
yeah,
so
that's always an issue with anything in town during
so there's no excuses.
Daytime hours. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a good day. Yeah.
And so you're going to keep that blog updated with things coming through. Are you going to kind of maybe because there's a couple of months till the event itself. They're going to feature different artists on the
we're planning on doing some artist interviews and updating it every couple of days, so there's always going to be something interesting to look at, and photos, because you like photos.
Awesome.
So yeah, we've got everybody hears about if they've been successful with their application next week, so we'll be starting interviews and stuff from then, and starting to really promote those artists and get them out there.
Awesome. Okay, well thanks for coming up.
That's right, thank you for having me.
If there's anything else you want to add, just let us know. We can kind of let people know from our end how things are going.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Okay folks, it's 9:30. We're going to be back in just a couple of minutes. If you have any questions or queries about this, you can get in touch in the studio in the next 15 minutes, either via the email studio@basefm.co.nz. You can flick us text 379. We can get back to you.